So this euro dollar analysis for Monday the 28th of May. Now let's just have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So we had a bearish closing around the 1650s on Friday. Had a brief gap up here in the market, had prices trade through the 1710 all the way up towards the 1728. A level previously identified, marked out in blue, previously found resistance there. Has been a level over the past couple of months, which has proven itself important. And again, we've come up towards this 1728, and we have seen pretty strong sell side momentum come back into the market from this 1728. So we've had a pretty much perfect test of 1728. We've seen strong bearish momentum come into the market, very strong bearish candles closing near their lows, indicating the strength of this move here to the downside. We've come into the area where we've previously found support in around the 1650. If we do break down from the 1650, the very next level that we are looking at here to the downside, these are levels that we are looking at here to the downside. We're looking for a move possibly down towards that 1612, and if there is sufficient momentum to take us beyond the 1612, we're looking for prices head down towards our 1578. 1578 here on the euro against the dollar. If we do turn around from where we are at present, if we do get a double bottom in around 1650s, we're looking for a move back up towards the 1710, 1728, and if we can successfully break and hold above the 1728, we're looking for a move up towards that 1771, while also being aware of the 200 period moving average sitting pretty close by, which could act as a dynamic level of resistance. Again, to the downside, we're pretty late into the European session. I wouldn't anticipate prices moving much beyond the 1578, but if we do see quite a bit of sell side momentum, 1554 may just be the very next level that we are looking at here on the euro dollar. What we'll do now is we'll have a look at the higher time frames. First, we'll have a look here at the monthly chart, and over here on the monthly chart, get scale on here correct. As we can see here on this monthly chart, what we did see was we've had this strong move here to the upside. We came up in towards the 125. We've also had the added confluence of a 200 period moving average here on the monthly chart, seen pretty close by. We've found resistance, and we've seen quite a bit of sell side momentum follow through so far here on the euro dollar to the downside. So the very next key important level that we are looking at is in around that 1612 and a 1578. Our previous pullback area in the market. If we do fail that, then we're possibly looking for moves down towards the mid 14s, the 114.50s or so. Now let's just have a look here at the weekly chart, and over here on the weekly chart, if these charts decide to be cooperative, which they don't seem to want to do at the moment, which is rather unfortunate. So here on this the weekly chart, as we wait for it to load, proving itself to be this is rather very strange. Just bear with me a second here. So what I'll do is so if we head over, nope, not the EURUSD, having a few technical issues here. So here we are on the weekly chart of the euro dollar. So pretty much as we were saying, we've had this gap up after the French elections, pretty strong move here to the upside beyond the 200 period moving average, pulled back below the 200 period moving average, posted a higher low, strong move up towards that 125, from which we did appear to be forming a bull flag, and we did expect a breakout to the upside, but we did see price actually fell. What we did instead see was a breakdown in prices. We've had a pretty strong move here to the downside, a series of consecutive bearish candles. And so we're coming into this area where we previously found support after this pullback. So we'll look to see if we can hold support there. Failing that, we've got moves down towards the mid 14s, possibly on the horizon, or possibly even these areas where we have pulled back previously. So we'll see how prices develop. But at the moment, we're possibly looking for a move down towards that 16.12 and a 15.78, 15.50s or so here on the euro dollar. Now, let's just have a look at the daily chart before wrapping up here. So on the daily chart, on the euro dollar here, on the daily chart, we can see we've got a strong, persistent sell-off. After breaking out of this trading range, we've had a pretty strong move here to downside, brief pullback, continuation here to downside. We've had a gap up, a move up towards that 17.28. We are seeing that sell side momentum continue. So we do have the 16.12 marked out here in blue. The very next level that we are looking at and moves down towards possibly the 15.50s. We're possibly looking to see if we do find some support and see a bullish move here on the euro dollar. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the euro dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.